Hello, race fans, and welcome to tonight's presentation of the Cyclone 100. And you're here tonight, folks, with the Full Throttle Performance Series. This is race number 3 here, and we're here at Iowa Speedway. And boy, we're glad you joined us here at Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, click that notification bell when you want to know when we're going live. And they have just kicked off into the qualifying session here, private qualifying. And got a beautiful night out there for racing. 77-degree air temperature, winds 2 miles an hour, track temperature 80 degrees. And we want to give a shout out. The league wants to give a shout out to their sponsors, thanking them for their support. And there'll be a McConey Setup Shop, Salters Appliance Repair, and Wolfpack Sim Racing. And Rice Motorsports is also proud to present that Butt Kicker is now official sponsor of our broadcast channel, and we are very excited to have them on with us as well. Now, before we roll over to the race session while they're still qualifying, let's take a quick look at the standings as they were after 2 races here. And you see Charles Jericho is your leader there by 8 points over Matthew Fitz. Jonathan Coombs 3rd, Patrick Gentner 4th. In fact, there's a tie right there, him and Logan Rhodes. Then we have Nick Cannon jumped up 13 positions into that 6th spot. And he's also tied with Joshua Carver. Then we have Adam McKinney there at 8th. Another tie. Look at all of these ties here, folks. You can actually look down through the top 20 here. See all kinds of ties. And Marshall Moran, he's in the 10th position, but you can look all down there, tied up there at 13th position, and on down a little bit further. And I tell you, there's an awful lot to race for out here tonight, folks. And so it ought to be a very exciting race here. And, every single race counts, and you just can't take anything for granted. And we're excited to bring this to you, and we're excited to get it going here. And while we're waiting for them to finish qualifying here, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment for our national anthem. All right, and getting very close to the start of the race, and they're running 50% fuel tonight. They have 1 fast repair, and going to go for 100 laps here at this 0.89 mile facility here. And looking at the clock on the wall, getting very close to winding up qualifying here. So as we wait for the field to start the grid, we'll take a very quick break here, and we will be right back. Stand by for the start of the Cyclone 100 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker, The future is feeling.
Okay, the trucks are lining up there on pit road. Let's take a look at your starting grid here. On the pole, we have Matt Strayer starting second position, Nick Cannon, Jonathan Coombs third, Patrick Gentner fourth, Dennis Fuson fifth. Sixth, we have Michael Self, Bryant Seaborn in seventh position, David Mayer eighth, Charles Jurek ninth, Eugene Thorne rounds out your top 10. Then we have Stoney Benfield 11th, Mickey Newman in the 12th position. 13th, we have Matthew Fitz, Matt Slovenki. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. 14th position. Austin G, 15th. Robbie Bison, the 16th position. Then we have Jimmy Green, 17th. David Salter, 18th. Lucas Strayer, 19th. John Ashley Amison, 20th. Adam McKinney in 21st position. Logan Rhodes, 22nd. 23rd is Jacob McMillan. Chad Hitchcock in the 24th position. 25th is Kenneth Amison. Taylor Bowles, 26th. Josh Carver in the 27th position. Ed DeBoer, 28th. And rounding out the field is Stanley Mayberry Jr. In the 29th position. "29 trucks in the field tonight. Getting ready for 100 laps of action here at Iowa. They're going to have one more pace lap here, get them warmed up. Matt Strayer on the pole in that 71 truck. Looking to have a good night out here tonight. And they're making their way down the back stretch. Anticipation building for this race here. Everyone's all lined up and ready to go. Pace truck should be pulling in this time around. They're going into turn 3. Now making their way out of turn 4. There goes the pace truck. We're waiting for that green flag.
Green.
We've got a green and we're racing here at Iowa. And Strayer, he gets off a pretty good start there. Nick Cannon still right there behind him, followed by Jonathan Coombs, Patrick Gentner, and Dennis Fuson rounding out the top 5. There's Fuson in that top 5. Now he has Bryant Seaborn directly behind him. The whole field is starting to spread out nicely here. Look a little further back. There's Charles Jurek in the 7th position. He's battling there with Seaborn for that 6th spot. Now move him up to the 6th position. He's got a nose ahead. Can he hold on to it, though? That's the question. Strayer now out to 3/10 up front in the lead. Let's look a little further back. More battling going on here. Stoney Benfield, he's pretty comfortable there in 10th spot at the moment. Oh, somebody got into the wall. I think it was Michael Self. He might have touched the wall there just a little bit. Oh, we got somebody spinning. I think that's Matthew Fitz. Caution is out here at lap number 4 for the 2 truck. And let's see what happened there with Michael there. He was up real close to that wall. Oh boy, I couldn't see who that was. Somebody came up there. Somebody came from down low, and he just got clobbered. Let's run that back there again and see. We'll slow that down here. Okay, here it comes, and now there's the. I think it was it the 20. No, the 20 is the 20 truck came up and not sure what happened there, but he just clobbered the 2 truck. And he goes spinning down to the inside wall, and a little bit of a boy, and that truck goes airborne. And not sure if he's going to have to use his fast repair or not. Oh yeah, his engine's smoking. Yeah, he's definitely going to have to use it for sure. And that's put him back to the 29th final position as some of the trucks come down on pit road. Fitz definitely being one of them. Looks like he'll be able to make it to his pit box here. Long ways to go to get down to his pit box. Finally makes it, and he'll use his fast repair, and that'll be it. And 94 more laps. He'll be okay getting fresh tires for the 2 machine. Everybody else has exited the pits already. There's Matt Strayer. Looked like he got out. Fitz got out just in time before he went a lap down. Strayer bringing the field around, followed by Nick Cannon. Jonathan Coombs there in 3rd. Dennis Roussan at 4th position. Patrick Gentner now rounds out the top 5. David Salter is down on pit road. Doesn't look like he has any damage or anything. Might have opted to come. Look like he's going to come in and get some tires. Yeah, the truck looks pretty good shape there. Now we'll put him to the back of the field here. Once he leaves out, and I wonder if he has some small damage that he might have some small damage that he was working on to try to get the truck in top shape. And he better hurry because the field is coming out of turn 4. They dropped the jacks and he's away. There he is, and there's your leader, Matt Strayer. And lights are out on the pace truck, so it'll be lap 9 on the restart. Everyone's still on track. Fitz and Salter now at the back of the pack, making their way now into turn 3, getting ready for the pace truck to head back down on pit road. And there goes the pace truck. And we've got a restart here on lap 9 at Iowa. Strayer once again gets a good getaway. Boy, they got a good battle. There's Jonathan Coombs right there in front of the 11 of Dennis Roussan, trying to hold Roussan at bay. And he sees now Strayer is right there with Cannon this time. I mean, Cannon is right there with Strayer, just about a 1/10 of a second. Strayer taking a very low line that time, coming off of turn 2. We'll see how long he can keep that up, because I'm thinking that will that could eat those tires up in a hurry if he keeps taking a really low line like that. Levin and Dennis Roussan, he took a little peek down on the inside. Wasn't really close enough to really make a pass.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh no, we got a caution. Caution number 2. And let's see here if we can see. Looks like that was that might have been involved. I'm seeing Taylor Bowles. I'm sorry. Might have been just a spin. The truck doesn't look like it has a lot of damage on it. Let's go ahead and see if we can see what happened to Taylor there. Okay, there's Taylor, the 93 truck. And in the 90, he got in there contact with Joshua Carver in the 98 truck there. Might have went just a little bit too low trying to go into that turn. No, what definitely was not clear, and basically got him turned around. Didn't appear to get too much damage though, so that's good. And boy, you can tell that this track must be hard on tires because boy, there's a lot of folks came down pit road. And we're only 13 laps in. Patrick Gentner, he's in. There's David Mayer. Let's see who else is in. Eugene Thorne's in. A whole bunch of folks are in. Fitz, he stayed out. See, there's Thorne. Mickey Newman, he's in. Robbie Bice is in again. See, there's John Ashley Amerson. Kenneth Neal Amerson right behind him. They're making their way back out. Adam McKinney, pretty much everybody, just about the entire field. Not a good, at least a good third of them, or almost half, came in on the pits. And if you're watching on your phone, look down in the description. There's a link for live timing and scoring. You can bring that up, and or if you're watching on the computer, you can bring that up on your phone, and you can see a lot more detailed information on each driver. You know, when folks pitted and how your favorite driver is doing in relation to everybody else on track. That's another fun feature we like to bring to you here on Rice Motorsports TV. Back up with your leader here now. The field comes around and gets itself sorted out. So now it's Strayer, Nick Cannon, and all the folks, looks like the folks in the top 8, they all stayed out. So it's still Strayer, Cannon, Jonathan Coombs. Charles Jurek is now in the 4th spot. Dennis Fuson 5th. Stoney Benfield in the 6th position. Then we have Chad Hitchcock. Austin G 8th. Lucas Strayer in the 9th spot. And Jimmy Green rounding out your top 10. And Green, I think he had that clutch pushed in, trying to save as much fuel as he possibly can. So this is going to be a battle of tire longevity and fuel mileage for sure. Planning now for in case they get that long green flag run. He's essentially just coasting down the backstretch. Lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be lap 16 on the restart. Well, these laps are really going to go by fast here at Iowa. Waiting for the pace truck to turn in. There he goes. And we've got a restart, and we're racing once again here at Iowa. And Strayer, he's got those restarts down pretty good. Look at Jonathan Coombs battling for that 2nd position. Nick Cannon, he's still holding on to it at the moment. A little further back, there's Chad Hitchcock. He's leading sort of like that 2nd group of trucks there in that 6th position. You can see the top 5 right there in front of him. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Matthew Fitz now Fitz had that spin early on, and he is up to the 13th position, trying to make his way back up through this field. How about Stanley Mayberry Jr. started, I believe he started dead last, now up to the 15th position. Now all the trucks are all still on the lead lap at the moment, so everybody's doing well to stay all together. You can see the entire field on the track map there bunched up fairly well. Except for back, I'd say about maybe 27th position there. Taylor Bowles, there's a little bit of gap there. And that's him, Slavinski, and Michael Self. Now, Matt Strayer, he's got that lead out to just about 0.6 of a second. So he's got pretty good rhythm going here. Probably would love to see this thing go green for a while, and he's coming around now to start lap 21. You can see a lot of the field back there stretched out pretty good now. There he is, and you see the top 5 there. Everyone's stretched out pretty good. Let's scroll on back there a little bit. The whole field is kind of settling in for the long haul here. Now, it's got a little bit of battling going on back there. Oh, looks back here. Things are getting quite busy back here. This is Brian Seaborn. That's a 67 truck. He's down on the inside of the 98 there. That was Joshua Carver trying to hold on to that 16th position. Seaborn. Oh, and that was the 28 got into the wall. That was Robbie Bice. He's able to continue on. He did tag that wall, though. He's still rolling now. Now back to the 17th position. I think he lost a couple of spots there. Carver and Seaborn managed to get by him there when he tagged the wall. Boy, second place there. There's Nick Cannon. Now he's doing pretty good. Jonathan Coombs, he's in a pretty tough battle there with Fuson and Jurek and Strayer, all battling for that 3rd position. Boy, look at Charles Jurek down on the low line there. He gets past the 11 and the 41. They come to the line. He's now in 4th position. They just about go 3 wide through turns 1 and 2 there. He manages to break out ahead of those 2. Now the 11, Fuson, he's going to try the same trick. There goes Dennis down on the inside line, trying to see if he can get back by the 24. Didn't have quite the momentum that time coming off the final corner there. Great battle going on a little further back. More battling here. This is a tight group back here, folks, led by David Salter. Oh, somebody spinning in the background. Couldn't see who that was. And looks like that was, I think that was the 28 of Robbie Bice. Oh, he might have gotten together with somebody there. Robbie Bice and Taylor Bowles. Oh, Bowles, can he move? Is the car running? See the truck? Oh, no, we don't hear it. No engine at all. So he may have to tow in. Let's go back to replays and we see what happened here. There's Bice in the 28. Oh, he got a little help there from the 8 truck. That got him going around there. Eugene Thorne did get into the left rear of the 28 there. And let's see, he probably collected Bowles. He's spinning there. Where's Bowles? There comes Bowles. Oh, and he's on the binders. He's trying to get Woe down. Bice is up there ahead of him. And Bice had the truck locked down, and Bowles just ran right into him. I guess he couldn't go high or low. He was just on the brakes, and once you start locking those brakes up, you're not going to be steering too much. Let's take it back live here. Now Bowles, I think he did tow in. Pretty much the entire field came in this time. I don't think not one truck stayed out. Every single truck is in. Let's see, Joshua Carver. Now he might. It looks like him and Emerson, John Ashley, Emerson, and Mayer stayed out because they all pitted on lap 12, and we're here on lap 28. So we did have a few stay out. Everybody else pitted. Those are the only three that stayed out this time around. So we'll see what kind of strategy he's going to be cooking up here, and see if he can stay out the front here. His laps about 13. His tires are about 13 laps older than the guys now who just pitted. So we'll see. Now, of course, some guys will be a little bit better at making their tires last than others, and we will see what happens. As we wait for them to go around, I think they'll be getting the one to go this time around. We'll take a short break and we will be right back. Hey, you are watching the Full Throttle Performance Series, race number 3, Cyclone 100, here at Iowa Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, we're back and getting ready to go green again here at Full Throttle Performance Series. Here, caution number 3, and it'll be lap 31 on the restart. Joshua Carver will be leading them to the green flag here on this restart. Pace truck is in, and we've got the green flag racing once again here at Iowa. Boy, Carver, he gets a really good jump. Man, he caught everybody sleeping that time. John Ashley Emerson. Now he's getting a lot of pressure there from Matt Strayer and Nick Cannon. Boy, look at those guys. They're all bunched up there. Everybody battling for position. Riding along with David Mayer here. Carver, he did, his tires are a bit older. And right now he's still holding on to just over a half-second lead, not doing a bad job at all. And boy, these guys are battling. I mean, they're just about doing a little door banging out there. Very close racing going on here. Lap 33 of 100. It almost feels like a sprint race. These laps are clicking off so quickly. We're starting to inch closer to the halfway point. Racing throughout the field. Let's look a little further back. Boy, look in there. Oh, somebody went down. Who was that? Hitchcock? Yeah, Hitchcock went down in the grass. He's trying to save it. Oh, no. And he hits the inside wall. Okay, and that's not going to bring out the caution because he was down off the racing surface. But he's able to keep going there. There's John Ashley Emerson in the 7th position, trying to hold off Dennis Fuson. Fuson taking a look down on the inside. Going way down deep, and there's the 55. He went way up. He stayed up high there, and I don't know if he lost his momentum or just had to get out of it. Now back to the 9th position. Well, look at this tight pack of trucks here, and Mickey Newman right there in the 76. And he's got guys all around him there battling for position. At the 6th of Mayor, they're on the high side, trying to see if he can drive up under him coming off of the turn 4 there. Oh boy, they get super close going down into turns 1 and 2. He manages to get that pass, and right behind him, there's the 3 of Logan Rhodes. He's trying to see if he can follow Newman through there. In fact, he's trying to drive down on the inside of Newman himself. Great battle going on there. Let's look a little further up the field here. There's Lucas Strayer in the 5th position. Right behind him, though, Joshua Carver. Another big battle going on here with Fuson, Seaborn, and Amundsen there. Now Carver, he is back now to the 9th position. Those tires obviously did not hold up, and he probably was getting up there to get some bonus points for leading a lap. And he probably knew that he wasn't going to be able to hang with those leaders too much. And your new leader now is Nick Cannon. Cannon 9/10 of a second ahead of Matt Strayer. Strayer right there behind him, and he's got a pretty good gap. Boy, he's almost a second and a half back to Jonathan Coombs. Coombs having a nice battle there with Charles Jurek for that 3rd position. I think Jurek might try to see if he can make a move here as they go through turns 3 and 4. Boy, Coombs hanging tough on the high side. Jurek not giving up, though, as they go into turns 1 and 2. Lucas Strayer right there behind them. He's sticking to that high line as well. Jurek is he's staying true to that low line, trying to see if it'll eventually pay off here. You know, and when you run that low line here, and it looks and feels like it when you're going into the turn, but that momentum that you lose coming out of the turn, you know, the truck in the higher line just has a better drive off the corner. Not saying that it can't be done, but one could almost argue that the higher line is the line of choice here at Iowa. Now up the front, Strayer, he's starting to close in just a little bit on Cannon. Now just around half a second. And that gap, it's starting to inch down just ever so slightly. But they look pretty evenly matched there. Look a little further back, there's Strayer, and they're still battling there. There's David Salter running in the 8th position now. He's all by himself right now. He's got over 1 second ahead of Patrick Gentner. And you can see everybody once again is starting to spread out, especially the folks in the top 10. Let's go back a little bit further there. And here's more battling going on back here. Rhodes, he just did get by Joshua Carver. A lot of tight battling going on here. There's Stoney Benfield in the 14th position. Everybody racing along nicely here. A lot of different lines you can take. It's not a super wide track, but it is a lot of room to race, though. You know, if you race each other properly, you can get around here, as they are demonstrating here for sure. A little further back, there's Kenneth Neal Amundsen there in the 16th position. He's followed by Eugene Thorne, his brother John Ashley Amundsen right there, right behind Thorne. And look like he just got passed by Adam McKinney there. McKinney up to the 18th position. But I tell you, whether you're at the front, mid-pack, or at the back, boy, you got somebody to race and race hard. And that is what they're doing, folks, all the way through this field. Let's look a little further back. There's Robbie Bice. He's in the 22nd position. You know, we're going to jump up the front here. I think we might have us a lead change cooking up here, folks. Nick Cannon trying to hold on, and Matt Strayer, he's not having it. Oh, and just as he's trying to make a move, there's a caution, and it looks like it was might have been involved John Ashley Emerson. Oh, Emerson in big trouble there. I think it was him and Robbie Bice involved. Oh, Bice, yeah, up against the outside wall, showing some severe damage as well to that 28 truck. Let's roll back the tape here and see what we can see here. See what happened. Let's go back here with Emerson here. And there he is in the 55. Oh, and you can see Bice, he dove down on the inside, and that truck just pushed right up to the outside. He collected the 55. Oh, man, that was a tough break there. Yeah, he was trying to complete that pass, and he just sailed right by him, but man, that truck really and it just took off right up the track. Let's look at it from Robbie's view there. We'll look at it. We're riding on his roof cam here. In fact, let's go to the no, we don't want the rear chase. We want to let's get like maybe the chase cam, and you can when you look at it, it looked like for a minute there he was gonna make the pass there. He's down on the inside, and look how far away he is. And coming off of turn 2, boy, that truck just like took off. I don't think he meant for that to go that far up like that. He might have thought he was clear too, but that he just did nick the left front of the 55, and just bad luck for both of them there, definitely. And okay, let's go here. Let's get it. And things froze up on me. Okay. We're going to get this unfrozen. We'll be right back, folks. Hey, you're watching Full Throttle Performance Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, we got it unfrozen, but our software is wreaking a little havoc with us here, so we're going to just do a complete restart, and we'll keep the race going here for sure. And I think they're about to get the one to go here, so we'll get things fired back up here. And the lights are still on the pace truck, so we'll have one more lap to go here under caution. And it looks like everybody who was going to go into pit road, everybody has been on pit road. Now, Bowles and Bice are still on pit road, the 93 and the 28. So it should be one lap to green this time around. Yes, lights are out on the pace truck. And it'll be lap 54 on the restart. And we are just past the halfway mark. So, hey, things are going to start getting pretty serious here. Hey, you know, they've been racing like it's pretty serious all along here, folks. Okay, here comes pace truck going down on the pit road. Let's see what Nick Cannon can do here on this restart.
Green, green, green.
He's got the green, he's dropping the hammer, and he's racing once again. And he didn't really get away from Jonathan Coombs or Charles Jurek all that much. And they're all pretty close there, going into turns 3 and 4. Oh, somebody got loose. I think that was Matt Strayer. Oh, and he went down low and then he lost it. Strayer rolling over and over. Oh man, caution. That's actually well, that's not our first caution because our software reset, so it thinks it's the first caution. But I think that's more like maybe the fourth one or something like that. But boy, man, boy, that was a big flip there by Matt Strayer. Let's see what happened there. Let's see if he just lost it. We'll slow it down here. Okay, he went. Let's run it back here and take a look at that. I think it just got away from him. Yeah, there he is there down on below in the 71. He didn't catch the apron or anything. Now he's coming out of 4. And yeah, it just started breaking away from him. And you're in the angle that you're turning now, it snapped back right to him. And he knows he's in trouble now. He is in big trouble. That truck is he's just along for the ride at this point. And oh man, in the 3 truck, nowhere to go at all. It just completely plowed right into him there. That was Logan Rhodes. And sent that 71 flipping. And yeah, he went for a ride there. See, I don't think he collected anybody else from the looks of it. Oh, couldn't see who that was, but they just did turn to the left just in time to avoid him. And if he hadn't, oh yeah, he's definitely, hopefully he has not used his faster pair because he's definitely going to need it now, that's for sure. Boy, look at that truck just crabbing down pit road. Man, it looks almost like he's sliding through the turn there like he's at a dirt track or something. Down to his pit stall, and okay, there goes his faster pair. Looks like he'll be able to right now he's showing in the 23rd position. So he's able to stay on the lead lap. So it's Nick Cannon, your leader. Charles Jurek is right there. Then we have Jonathan Coombs 3rd. Bryant Seaborn 4th position. Lucas Strayer rounds out your top 5. Dennis Fuson in the 6th position. And then we have David Salter. He is number 20 truck there in 7th. Patrick Gentner 8th. Jimmy Green in the 9th spot. And Adam McKinney rounds out your top 10. Let's see, lights are still on the pace truck, so we'll have one more go around here. And I think we will get the one to go this time as we cross the start-finish line. And let's see, I do believe the lights are out on the pace truck. Yes, they are. Actually, no, they're not. Okay, so we're going to have at least one more pace lap. So it's taking a little while here to get things going for this restart. So we're going to take a little break here and make sure everything is working correctly, and we'll be back for the restart. Hey, you're watching the Full Throttle Performance Series Cyclone 100 here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 1, sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, and we've got the green flag once again. Lap 61 here at Iowa. Canada once again getting another good start here. There's Coombs and Jurek. Jurek back to that third position. Jonathan Coombs, he blinked out there just a little bit. I haven't seen anybody really doing a whole lot of blinking here tonight, and that's the first time that I've seen someone blink. Boy, I tell you, it's quickest things happen here at this track. You don't want somebody blinking around you too much. Now, Cannon, he's able to open up to almost half a second lead. Boy, and they're getting feisty back there behind him, folks. There's Brian Seaborn in the fourth position. Trying to see if he can drive under the number 11, Dennis Fuson. Yeah, he just tucked in behind him this time as they go through turns 1 and 2. Seaborn himself now up to that third position. Boy, they're battling hard there. Oh, boy, they get touched. Did somebody spin? Boy, they bounced off each other, that's for sure. I think that was that Coombs? Yeah, he got into the wall there a little bit, but he's able to continue. I don't think he has any real damage that's going to hurt him. But, man, they had a little bit of a coming together there. Now, lap 65. Cannon a little over half a second lead down here. There goes Coombs trying to drive under the 41. Actually, that was a 41 of Strayer. There's so much battling. Let's look a little further back. There's Adam McKinney. He's working on the 14 truck of Kenneth Neil Amison and trying to get that 9th position. And a little bit further back, another battle here. There's Mickey Newman trying to hold off that 48 of Stanley Mayberry Jr. They got Matthew Fitz right there behind him in the 16th position. Mayberry Jr. down on the inside, seeing if he can make that stick. Trying to do what we saw Charles Jurek doing a lot earlier, trying to run that low line. Not really close enough to affect the pass there. He almost tucked in behind Newman there. Let's look a little further back. More battling going on back here. Matt Slavinski trying to hold off the who is that he's battling? He's got okay, that the Mayer, the 6 truck. He's not battling him for position. In fact, I don't think he's on the lead lap there. A good racing going on throughout the field. Nick Cannon still up the lead, in the lead there, 3/10 ahead of Charles Jurek now. Jurek, he's got Bryant Seaborn right there behind him. And there's your leader, Nick Cannon, right ahead. Jurek battled his way to the front, moving up 7 positions into that second position. Ran a little high there that time. Oh, look, I think I just saw Cannon give a little wiggle there. I think he might have got out of shape, and boy, he just handed that lead to Charles Jurek just about. Jurek once again trying to go down that low line and pick up that lead. Cannon battling back on the high line. And Jurek is trying his best to get clear of the 21. And they're still battling right to the line. Here they go down to turn 1. Oh boy, hang on. Here comes Bryant Seaborn right there in the mix as well. Jurek does manage to finally get by Nick Cannon down on that inside. Bryant Seaborn right there as well. So, I'm going to try that too here. Boy, look at the 41 of Lucas Strayer. Right there watching those 3 duke it out. And we're just about 3/4 of a way through this race. Only a couple of laps to go. Now you can see on the track map there, the top 4, they've definitely broken away from the rest of the field. Going back to 5th place, Jonathan Coombs. He's got a little bit of a cushion there between him and Dennis Fuson. Fuson, he's ahead of the 14 there, Kenneth Neal Amison. Is it Amison or Amison? I've got to ask them about that. I think they said it was Amison. Once again, the field is a little spaced out, starting to get stretched out here. We're exactly 3/4 of the way done now. Charles Jurek is your leader, not by much, by just about a little over 1/10 of a second there. Bryant Seaborn trying to see what he can do with the 24 truck as they come out of turn 4. Now 25 laps remaining. Jurek trying to hold on for another win. Seaborn trying to make it to victory lane. Lucas Strayer having a good night there, running in 3rd. Nick Cannon now, he's lost a bit of ground there to the front runners. He's still running there in 4th, about almost 3/4 of a second ahead of Jonathan Coombs, but definitely has lost almost a full second now behind Strayer. A little further back, there's Patrick Gentner. In the 8th spot, he's a pretty comfortable position right now. He's right there ahead of Adam McKinney. And then behind them, David Salter. He's having a nice little battle. Him, Matt Strayer, and Joshua Carver. They're all duking it out there. Running 10th, 11th, and 12th. Jurek now, that gap has grown to 6/10 of a second. Let's look a little further back in the field. Oh boy, look at this gaggle of trucks here. Ed DeBoer there, he's in the 16th position. Stanley Mayberry Jr. He's got his hands full with Austin G and Matthew Fitz. Fitz has kind of been back and forward throughout the field. Had an early wreck there, and he's continuing on. Oh, boy, did he just get into the 48? He might have checked up. Couldn't tell there. We weren't zoomed in super close. They're both continuing to run. Mayberry Jr. trying to hang tough on that high line. And now he's going to try to see if he can make a move on McMillan as they cross the line. Now 20 laps remaining. Thinks about going to the low side, thinks better of it. It's going to stick with that high line. Let's look a little further back up the field here. Jimmy Green having a good night running there in 14th position. Just ahead of him, though, there's Adam McKinney. And we got some folks on pit road. Nick Cannon, your leader, he's coming in with Jonathan Coombs there right behind him. Green flag pit stops, 18 laps remaining. There's some other folks on pit road, too. There's Matthew Fitz. He's making his way down. Mickey Newman's also coming in. So, so far, we've got 4 trucks on pit road for green flag pit stop. Boy, now Robbie Bice and Taylor Bowles, they're still down there on pit road, having those trucks worked on, having already used their fast repairs, apparently. Now, these folks, they're rolling the dice here. They're pitting here under green. They're going to hope this thing stays green here. It's going to have to, so this thing can cycle around. They're banking on the fact that Charles Jurek and the other leaders are going to have to pit here sooner or later. Hopefully sooner than later. I think there's Adam McKinney making his way down pit road. Edwin DeBoer also coming in. Now, Jurek, he's still your leader at the moment. Gap is now 1.2 seconds. Now, I guess the question is, has he had to commit to going all the way to the very end on this tank of fuel? Does he have enough fuel? And, I mean, it looks like right now, anyway, it looks like he's got the tires to make it, that's for sure. Because I believe they're only running 50% fuel. But math whiz out there, if you know how many laps they had to go with the... And of course, if you know how many, what kind of fuel mileage they're getting, how many laps they can go, and can't say half a tank of fuel, but a half tank of fuel. And the guys that have been running these trucks a lot, they probably know exactly. Oh, here we go, definitely in fuel saving mode, going in, putting that clutch in. We have somebody else on pit road. There's Kenneth Neal Emerson. Getting servicing done on that 14 truck. Looks like he's getting tires and fuel. Making his way back out. He's another lone truck that came in that time around. See, there's Bryant Seaborn running third. Seaborn's about 3 seconds behind the leader. A little bit further back, Patrick Gentner, he's running 6th position. He's about 7 seconds back. 11 laps remaining. All the leaders are still out there. There's Charles Jurek right there. Here's your leader. You can see how far back Strayer is there. And then we have Seaborn. He's got Matt Strayer there a little bit closer to him. Then Dennis Fuson, he's a little ways back, followed by a Gentner right there. Got him in sight. Then we have Joshua Carver, and then behind Carver, here's where it gets interesting, folks. Things are really starting to pack up here. Jimmy Green, he's got the 3 truck. I don't think the three truck is on the lead lap. He's actually 3 laps down. That's Matt. I'm sorry. That is who is that? The number 3. That is Logan Rhodes. But he does have Austin G to deal with, and there's G right there behind him. G trying to find a way now past Salter. Salter in that 20 truck on the high side. He's battling both of them, actually, Salter and the 23 of Green there. That's 8th, 9th, and 10th position. Now 8 laps remaining. And I tell you, as far as your leaders are concerned, then they're still rolling along here without seemingly a care in the world. Well, who knows? They may be sweating bullets in their cockpit there. And oh boy, talk about a late green flag pit stop. There goes Charles Jurek down on pit road. That's going to hand the lead to Lucas Strayer. Now, how far can he go? I don't think Jurek wanted to stop there, folks. I think he was hoping that he could make it stretch, and it just wasn't in the cards for him. So he's definitely going to fall way down. He's now currently in 15th position and probably continuing to fall as he makes his pit stop. Lucas Strayer now followed by Matt Strayer. Matt's about 3.75 seconds behind him. Matt Strayer last pitted on lap 56. And let's see, is he getting ready to come in as well? Yes, he is. Okay, so that's going to hand the lead to Matt Strayer. Boy, talk about a fuel mileage battle here. Now 4 laps remaining as he crosses the line. Does he have 4 laps of fuel in that 71 truck? And boy, you sure hope he does, because man, he's got a 6-second lead over Joshua Carver. There's Carver. Now he's got a little bit of a battle on his hand. He's battling with Seaborn there for that second position. Seaborn in that 98 truck. I'm sorry, Carver's in the 98 truck. Seaborn is in the 67 machine there on the high side. And I don't know if they having any fuel issues or not. The last thing they need to be doing is racing super hard. But hey, at this point, there is no tomorrow, and all he can do is just go for it. Matt Strayer still out front there. Now he's got lap cars around him. I think he might be. I think he might be easing off that throttle and being not a lot of hard acceleration. You can tell how he's getting off the corner. He's not really putting his foot in it. Boy, I tell you, he is like, come on, baby, get to the end. He's not pushing the clutch in or anything like that, trying to save fuel. And the gap to second place is now 7 seconds. White flag is in the air for Matt Strayer. He's only got to make it around one more time. David Salter down on pit road. He couldn't make it to the very end. 1 lap to go, and Salter has to come in for gas. Not so for the 71. He's going to come around. Here he goes through turns 3 and 4. Boy, he is going to hang on, and Matt Strayer, he's going to take the win here at Iowa. I saw somebody up against the wall. They may have run out of fuel. Boy, I tell you, he rolled the dice and won. Matt Strayer, your winner tonight here at Iowa. And it looks like no burnouts for the 71. He probably knows he doesn't have the fuel for it. Oh, take that back. He said, I have just enough fuel to do a few donuts here. Matt Strayer, your winner, folks. And let's go ahead and see if we can get all the guys down in victory lane here. And looking for Strayer, G, and Gentner. We got to go find them here. Let's see. Gentner, let's see. We have a lot of different. There's Patrick right there, so we'll move him up to victory circle. Let's see. Now we got to find Matt Strayer and Austin G. Hopefully they are in the server here. Let's see. There's Austin there. We'll move him up. And let's see. Let's find the man of the hour here, Matt Strayer. Where is he at? Let's see if he might have jumped in on his own. No, he didn't. So we're going to go see if we can find him as well. And let's see. A lot of different teams there. No, that's not him there. Oh, boy. Trying to find him there. And I don't see him in the server. So he may jump in now as we start doing the interviews here. So let's go ahead and jump down the victory circle here. Okay, folks, I'm down here with two of your top three finishers here. Austin G, second position, and Patrick Gentner in third. Hey, Austin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, man, I tell you, congratulations. Boy, that turned out to be a bit of a fuel mileage battle there at the end, didn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I took as much fuel as I could on that last pit stop, and just honestly hoping for the best. I came into this race sick, just trying to get through it, honestly.
You got that right, and the managed to. There were a few little pileups there, but for the most part, everybody kept their nose clean, and you managed to tie. Like they say, sometimes timing is everything, I guess. And but man, congratulations! Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
No, sir. Just shout out to my team. They helped me at the beginning of the race. I've been trying to rest up before, so that way I could be ready to go without causing too many incidents. I think I made it through with a 4X, but it ended up being a great race, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Hey, Patrick, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
Hey, man. Interesting race there, man. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. Let's get a guy going sideways in front of me and have a wreck in front of me. Got around both. Took a gamble to stay out those last 50 laps and just save as much as I could.
I tell you, man, and I guess would you rather see the race go a lot of green flag racing or see more cautions that may help save fuel a little bit?
Man, I'd rather see green flag because you can save more if you get a couple cautions and it goes your way, but you come into a green flag run with strategy, you can either look like a hero or you can gamble and see if it pays off. But the longer I go, the faster my truck gets.
Okay, you liked it on the long runs. How were the tires holding up for you there?
Oh, they were good tonight. I was able to hook the bottom line, and when I needed to, go high. But I was just trying to keep the nose clean, keep damage from getting on the truck, and see whatever happens in front of me. But it worked out. I saved more gas than other guys, and on the last lap got up to third.
Dead for him. Hey, that's what it's all about. You know, sometimes you got to play that fuel mileage card, and definitely made it work. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, it's the teammates, David, Robbie, and everybody in Wolfpack, because we all work together and practice as much as we can, and we found out if you do it right, you can run 50 laps. So big help to them because some of them do some long runs, and we kind of get an idea of what we can do. Absolutely,
man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to being the victory lane in first place in the next couple of weeks, but I'm just trying to survive some of these races.
There you go, man, and we'll be right there and see what happens, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
All right, now take it easy.
You too.
Okay, folks. Well, we couldn't get our hands on Matt Strayer. Now he might not have the chat there and this app there to join us, so we'll go ahead and move it on over here and look at the finishing order here. Bring that up for you here. And hey, Matt Strayer, congratulations, dude, on that win tonight. Austin G was our second position. Then in third, we had Patrick Gentner, Bryant Seaborn fourth, Jacob McMillan fifth, Stoney Benfield sixth, Demi Green seventh, Eugene Thorne eighth, Michael Self ninth, Dennis Fuson 10th, Stanley Mayberry Jr. 11th position, Josh Carver 12th. 13th, we have Jonathan Coombs. Charles Jurek ended up 14th. David Salter 15th. Nick Cannon 16th. And 17th, we have Lucas Strayer with Kenneth Amerson 18th. 19th position, we have Matthew Fitz. Mickey Newman 20th. John Ashley Amerson 21st. Ed DeBoer 22nd. Chad Hitchcock 23rd. Matt Slavenki 24th. Adam McKinney 25th. Logan Rhodes 26th. David Mayer 27th, and Robbie Bice in the 28th position, and Taylor Bowles 29th. And as always, we want to